For you.
Thank you.
Daddy. I think there was one for that. Okay. Oh, sorry. Now I shifted up to the centre of it.
Now,
Start.
Oh, Aiden.
It's got bubbles.
Is that good, guys?
Yeah.
Put it on your.
what do you want to drink?
I have white wine.
Leave it for the time being.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can I have three?
Leave it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome.
Sorry.
Should we give some to Grandma as well?
Yeah, Grandma. No, I can.
Okay.
Grandma.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think that's enough.
Oh.
Okay. You look. Help yourself.
Really yummy.
Is it? Is it yummy, Alex?
Really yummy.
Look. I couldn't get any kirsch, but it's only in it, so that should be kirsch.
Oh, you mean the alcohol?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But I can't get it anywhere. I'm sure.
To be honest, until you mentioned it, I completely forgot that even existed, really.
Yes. And Waitrose used to do it. But
Yeah,
it-
Waitrose would be the kind of place that would do
Well,
it.
that's where I got it from, you know, the thing. But they said we used to do it, but we don't do it anymore, you know. Bread apparently is New York bread.
It's really good. Really, really nice.
Sourdough.
Sourdough, yeah.
It's really nice actually. It's a loaf costs me 25, so it should be okay.
Well, yeah. For that price.
But it's worth it, you know.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. No, it's very, very nice, actually.
Oh, good. I have two more loaves, you know.
Little.
Well, yeah, they go hand in
I
hand, though,
spent
don't they?
down here now. Got a fixed bread.
Help us out.
Got a little.
Well, I was just thinking that earlier on, actually. You know,
Yeah.
like, don't buy into materialism. By the way, we'll be passing around the collection plate in a few moments, you know.
I know the bed and breakfast in the whole town, you know, because they had leather industry in the whole town. So now spirituality has been.
No spirituality is the leather industry.
Funny how those things sort of go hand in hand in a way, I guess.
Emerson.
He was
There's one.
That's Italian. This is okay, but put a bit because the children can put a lot in it. So this is. Huh?
It's fine.
Okay.
Maybe you want to go out. Can you come back in?
Can I sit down and have some fondue?
I
Yes,
never
indeed.
noticed that white one because that red one is so terrible.
Yeah, no, it is. You're right. You're right.
It's really. It's,
Here we are. Alex, here's your.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
I find
Well, the gym is at work, but I've got another one as well in Manor House.
Here we are.
great. You feel not better.
Yeah, you do feel better.
There's some water.
You feel better.
Alex, there's some water, okay?
Say thank you, Grandad.
Okay.
Now we can cheers.
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 Cheers, Aiden.
Cheers.
Cheers, Grandad.
Cheers. Cheers.
Alex.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers,
Claudia.
Lou. Cheers, Grandma.
Cheers. Cheers.
Okay, come on.
You've got
Careful.
a foot.
Don't fall in the fondue, Alex.
It's hot.
Cheers, Daddy.
Cheers, baby.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you too, Aiden.
She was much younger than everybody else there because she's only
I get
75.
them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Fair enough.
You incredible, isn't it?
Where is this place anyway?
Brighton.
Brighton. Oh, okay. Well, at least it's a nice place to be.
I said I'd go wings to go, lovely.
Yeah.
Dad, stop doing that.
You should go down there. It's really, really nice down there.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to get to as well.
Yeah, it is from
I want to do into the flag.
Put your.
So are you doing anywhere exciting this summer?
Nothing set in stone just yet. I might go back to Canada again.
Lovely.
But I'm not too sure, to be honest. I want to go to a few festivals.
You must go to Glastonbury sometime.
The problem is with Glastonbury, the tickets have already gone. Like the way that Glastonbury
Isn't there
works,
somebody really famous going there this year?
it's always really famous people.
One
Thank
of
you.
those old jazz singers, I can't remember her name now.
Yeah, it usually has an array of different.
You want a bit
different
more?
artists.
Shall I get you some?
Like Lionel Richie
Hey,
played
shall I
last
get you some?
year. And,
Oh yeah. Well, do you know what they said when I heard it on the radio? The tickets would be gone by now.
Not waving, drowning, you know.
Yeah.
I know, Grandma was, she was waving like mad, and I had no idea, and I waved back like an idiot.
I'll pass it to Grandma.
So as I came nearer, I realised that the local people had just killed a sheep. It was hung up on the tree, inside, and the blood went all out, and it came out towards me. Only suddenly realised it was the blood coming towards me. So I knew then what she meant, you know. I was waving like a maniac, you know. So I was a mile to kind of make a detour, you know, to kind of to get back.
to get around it.
Why is the orange?
That's look.
What a lovely story.
Why is the orange thing on?
Sweet dreams, boys.
Why is the orange thing on? Why is
In this one, you had a fountain, a village fountain, you know. That's the centre of the thing, you know. And somebody brought along a what do you call that now? What do you call this? It doesn't matter.
Grandad's telling a story.
It's ein Meerschweinchen. Now, it's a guinea pig, what do you call it? Guinea pig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, meer means sea, and it was, we thought it was a sea pig.
A
So
sea
it's
pig.
Yes, you know, guinea, Meerschweine, meer is sea, you see. So we thought, well, he must be a good swimmer. So we put the damn thing, the poor thing, into this very cold fountain, and it paddled along and went down. You know. And I can imagine the boys and girls, we all looked and said, oh, can he keep his breath for such a long time? You know, wow, it's really happened with the sea, you know, and so of course after about half an hour we realised the poor thing had a heart
Okay,
attack.
guys,
You know.
come on, we're eating dinner, so we'll play around later, okay? But first we've got to eat dinner first.
But it wasn't out of menace, we just thought Meerschweinchen, you know, can you Meer is sea, you know, so a sea pig, you know. The poor thing had a heart attack, you know. But I say, we're all looking. Wow, have you ever seen anything like that, you know?
Well, drowning guinea pig.
You know.
There was a story from America the other day. You know how when they chop the head off of, if you live in the country you know that, when you chop the hen's head off, it still lives running around the place.
Thus the phrase running around like a headless chicken.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this hen in America, chicken, has lived and now lives without a head.
Yeah. No, you're right, yeah.
Wasn't that terrible? The poor thing must be blind. But it's living happily.
Mine seem to have affected them
Yeah.
slightly.
We'll start
That way.
now.
You're gonna strike. What are you gonna do when you strike?
You.
Hurt me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna sleep in Grandad's room then.
No. Then we will open the door. Then we will get you.
I'm gonna get you.
I will get you first.
I'll be. No, we will get you.
No, you won't.
first.
Because Aiden will save me, won't you, Aiden?
Actually, I'm gonna get both of you first.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
You don't know where I live.
Oh yes, we do.
I do.
Yes, we do. We went there on Christmas, didn't we, boys?
Oh no, you know where my secret lair is then. No, can't have this.
How's that working out all right?
That's my hand.
Yeah, it's very nice bread. It really is.
No, I'm talking about
It does
the
it.
left.
We're talking at cross purposes all the time. Look at the
I'm being attacked. I thought you were going on strike. If you're going on strike, no. What's so funny? What's so funny? What's so funny? Yes, I did. And what you gonna do about it?
It's done.
Aren't you
So
too
what is
sweet?
this not eaten?
Oh, don't worry, we'll eat it.
No, no, because I know you just want the presents.
No, he doesn't want any presents.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Although it's really only just a small warm-up present to Easter, because that's when you get a big present. Yeah. Ooh. Where are you going? That's not a response. Yes, your hand smells terrible.
We had enough for today to buy our house from somebody in common.
Alright, that's it. That's it.
But Brighton is as expensive as London.
Alright, time to give you a taste of your own medicine. You too. No.
Oh yes, that's in
Alright, you win.
here we are. Yeah. Cobham, yes.
Alright.
Oh, I used to have the centre used to belong to
Say Uncle Luke wins. Uncle Luke wins. Uncle Luke wins.
Morgan,
That's not water though, is it?
will you
Let
try?
me go get you some water.
Margaret, will you have some
No, I'm
of that?
fine.
Aiden, do you want some more water? Do you want some?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes then.
Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Luke.
That's alright. Okay, sit down.
Say, I'm not worthy.
I'm not worried. I am worried. I am worried.
You are very wormy.
Not worthy! Why are we worthy, Daddy?
I don't know, I'm being silly.
I can see the worms coming out of your head. Oh! Look, look,
You're
can
just
see, look.
tricking us.
Oh!
No, your worms are coming out your heads, Daddy and Grandad.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Some of them are coming out.
What do you
All
say?
of them are
What do you say,
coming out.
boys?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Now you do have to give Uncle Luke a big cuddle.
Thank you,
Maisie, out of the way,
Santa.
please.
Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Santa.
Santa?
I'm not Santa. Although if I was Santa, I'd go ho ho ho. It's not Christmas yet.
But you're Santa.
I'm not Santa.
You're Santa Steve.
Am
So
I
you
Santa?
said ho ho ho. So you're Santa.
But you just said ho ho ho. So maybe you're Santa.
And you?
So we're both Santa. I'm confused. How can we both be Santa?
I'm blue Santa.
You're blue Santa.
And you're red Santa.
I'm red Santa and you're blue Santa.
And I'm
Well, what
white
does blue
Santa.
Santa say then?
And I'm white Santa. Ho ho ho. No,
But that's
he
like what
says,
red Santa says.
whole day blue hole. He said a whole day blue hole.
Okay,
And
that's
you
very
say
inventive.
ho, ho, ho.
Where are you going?
And I'm
Blue
the white
Santa.
one, so I say
Okay. Well, again, very inventive.
This one here.
What, you mean spit food at me?
so let's say our ho ho ho.
Okay.
No, you're the ho ho the blue.
I can't have chocolate cake, I'm afraid,
No.
but
Then
I'm sure it would have been lovely if I would have had something. I'm sure you'll all enjoy
Oh
it.
no, I quite
So how is-
understand. I think it's great.
I mean, the fondue's kind of pushing the boat out a little
Yeah.
bit.
So what?
But it's every 20 years I have fondue, so
So what do you eat usually?
no.
all sorts of stuff. I
Very
usually
slow.
cook.
Knock knock.
Who is there?
Interrupting cow.
Oh.
No, say interrupting cow who?
Interrupting cow. Very good, very good.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
I love doctor.
I love Doctor Who.
What's the hey?
I know.
I think you're about the only one who does love Doctor.
What the heck?
Well, what can I say? I was tricked into something.
What the heck?
The dog, you know, that ate when you went on a school trip.
Oh yes, that's right, yeah.
You're listening.
Alex, you know, like you go out with your school, and Aiden, you go out with your school. When I was a little boy like you, we went out with our school, and we went to a place, very famous place, and it's called Rutley, which is, well, you wouldn't know about it, but it was William Tell who shot an apple off the head of his son. So we went there, and it was, everybody goes there every year. Anyhow, my parents had to pay £1 for lunch, and that included a big like that, a big piece of bread and a sausage. And I was the only one who was left-handed, you see, not like you, we are right-handed. And because I didn't dare to show that I could use my right hand very well, so the sausage came and we were all very hungry, yum, yum, yum. But everybody was using the right hand to cut the sausage, but I couldn't. So I should have used my left hand, but I didn't dare to show the others I could use my right hand. So I used my right hand. So what happened was, I tried to put a fork into my sausage, and it flew across the table, off the table, and on the other table it was that side was but off the table was a lady with her dog, and of course,
Opened his mouth.
yes, before I could say boo, the dog said yum, 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 and he ate my sausage. And I was crying. Oh, teacher, I haven't got a sausage. And the teacher said, serves you right. If you don't know how to eat, therefore it serves you right. And I said, can I have another sausage, please? He said, definitely no. So I
It
was.
sounds like Oliver Twist.
Oh, the twist, yeah.
So I was. So I had just a piece of bread, while the others were all munching their sausage. I was hungry all day.
And say, and I have never recovered.
And no, from then onwards, I never used my right hand again. I always used to cut my sausage, my everything, with my left hand. I never used my right hand.
But on the upside, you fed a very hungry dog.
Oh yeah. Well, no, what you know what the woman said?
When we were growing up in Ireland, they made you be right-handed because, you know, the right-hand side of
I was a bit hungry though.
Left
Can I
side,
have
the
a bit more?
Honestly.
No, the woman was a very rich kind
It's
of.
all there.
All right, so it was already.
It was a very rich tourist centre out in the garden. And she said, darling, don't eat it. It's poison. It's bad for you. And that was I was going to take the damn sausage off the door.
Would you be upset if a doggy ate your sausage, Alex?
No.
No.
I would be right.
Let's give Maisie your cake then.
Yeah, come on. Let's give me a cake. Oh, but you know, I thought you said you wouldn't mind.
I don't mind, but I will be brave and keep it.
You would be brave and keep it.
Because I lost my sausage, can I have your cake then?
No.
Well, your cake's all gone, Nathan. It's in your tummy.
Shall I get it out of your tummy?
No, you can have it in
No, thank you.
So, you've tried to eat the cake in there.
Take the cake away.
Come on.
Free.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Rabbit.
You saw the guinea pig and the rabbit?
Today, I saw baby chicks.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you went out today, didn't you, Alex?
Yeah, as well.
Where did you go?
Well, High Point.
Yeah, and what happened at High Point?
Well, we went in there, then we went in the garden, then we drove High Point.
And what was in High Point?
In High Point.
Yeah, what was there?
Well, why? Well,
I thought you said there was a swimming pool.
there was. But it's outside a gate, so you can't read it.
Oh,
Got
you
to
can't
jump
go.
over it.
Oh, it's outside.
And Aidan, do you remember when we saw the little yellow birdies
What?
in the pet store where we got Maisie the biscuits?
Yeah.
Well, Grandad used to have a yellow birdie when he was little. Do you want to hear Grandad's story?
Yeah.
You're very tired, aren't you?
I know.
Yeah. You don't want to hear the story, do you?
I do.
Okay.
But
All right.
I'm really tired.
Yeah,
so
no.
I want-
I tell you what, tell the story another time, okay? When you're less tired.
How about to me?
Okay, all right. Okay. When I was,
Once upon a time.
when I was a little boy like you are, we had a little bird in a cage, and my father, it would be your grandfather, he loved that bird. Whenever he came home, he opened the little gate for the bird to fly out, and it could fly around in the living room, you see. And one day, your great-great-grandmother and your great-great grandfather, my mother and my father, they went shopping in town. We lived in the country. And it was a very hot summer day. The sun was shining down, really hot. And we felt really, my brother and I, we felt really so sorry for the poor little canary. His name was Hamsi, you know. And we said, Hamsi, are you hot? Would you like a bath? And he didn't answer, but we thought he would like a bath. So we went in the kitchen, filled a big bowl of cold water from the mountains.
And water bit.
And then we said, come on Hansi, you can cool down. So we took him very gently and put him in the bowl, and he was splashing around a bit, and then he just fell over. We didn't know what happened, but after a little while we knew the poor canary had died because he was too old to have a very cold bath. So what we did, we couldn't tell our father. We put him gently, we dried him, like you come out when you have a bath. Then he takes you out and he washes, he dries you, doesn't he, with a towel?
Yeah, because it was a cold bath. He frozen, then
That's
he was
right.
frozen, then he died.
He had a heart attack. Anyhow, we really dried him, and so we knew we couldn't tell our father. So what we did, we put him back into the cage, left the door open for him to, in case he could just still fly out. But he just fell over. So what we did, we had kind of we put two, what do you call the thing when you smoke? What do you use?
I don't
Filter.
Huh?
Filter.
No, but
Matches.
the matches. Thank you. So we put him against 2 or 3 matches, so he could still stand up, you know. So we were quite happy with that. He didn't fall over. Then my mother and my father came back, and the first thing my father said, Hansi, where are you? You don't answer to me. And he went to the cage, and he touched the cage, and Hansi fell over. You know, because the matches didn't hold him over anymore, because poor Hansi was dead. And my father wasn't very pleased. He said, what did you do to my bird? My lovely, lovely bird. So we told him that he was very hot, and we tried to cool him down, but the water was too cold for him. So we were lucky the father didn't hit us. He said, well, you know, and he was very, very sad that evening. Nobody talked about it, because poor old Hansi, which we had for about 10 years.
What do you do with the put him in a box and bury him?
Yes, we put him in a box and we buried him in the garden.
And we did that with our cats. And we put a broom or something on top
Melt the ice of him, then he became alive.
No, he didn't come alive anymore, unfortunately, you know.
No, but next time when you're at school, you might get a baby chick.
Oh, yeah.
Just one.
Yes, I
Or
know.
2 if you want to.
Yeah.
Or you can get a whole of them
Yeah.
to carry.
You've got a very emotive voice, Grandad. I mean, it went from being like quite a funny story to being like
Yeah, we feel really good.
really
If they're hot, they won't
really
die.
tragic story of this poor.
I mean, the look on Alex's face and all
Rain
his...
chicks. Why did I do that? Sorry.
Yeah.
And give me a big cuddle as well. Give me a big cuddle as well.
Okay, I tell you what, you get off for a minute. Let me get Aiden that. You keep falling off, silly.